On the morning of July 5th, 2017, in a quiet villa in Bangkok, a man known only as Alpha 02 sits in front of his laptop. In the online world, he is a multi-millionaire, living a luxurious life far from the reach of authorities. Expensive cars, lavish homes, and anonymity are the hallmarks of his existence. But suddenly a loud crash disrupts the calm. Outside, a Toyota Camry has collided with his front gate. Unbeknownst to Alpha 02, the driver is an undercover agent with the Royal Thai Police. This simple accident is the culmination of months of planning by international law enforcement agencies. The FBI, DEA, and authorities from 7 countries have been working tirelessly towards this day. Is this the moment they finally capture the elusive king of the dark web? In the early 2010s, the dark web gained momentum with promises of anonymity and privacy. Bitcoin became a decentralized currency, making it easier for criminals to conduct business beyond the reach of law enforcement. The dark web became a bustling underground marketplace where illegal goods such as drugs, weapons, and stolen data were sold around the world. One of the first and most infamous dark websites was Silk Road, which opened in 2011. It became incredibly popular and attracted over 100,000 shoppers. However, after just 2.5 years, authorities caught the operator of the site, and Silk Road was shut down. Its founder, Ross Ulbricht, received a life sentence, but that didn't stop others. After Silk Road was shut down, the number of dark web marketplaces increased dramatically. Various platforms sprang up, each trying to fill the resulting void. In July 2014, a new player appeared on the dark web, AlphaBay. The platform was created by the previously mentioned Alpha 02. AlphaBay initially specialized in selling stolen credit card data, but quickly expanded its offerings. Soon, drugs, weapons, malware, and money laundering services were available. AlphaBay's user-friendly interface and features such as search filters and conditional payment systems made the site easy to navigate, earning it the nickname, the Amazon of the dark web. Unlike other marketplaces, AlphaBay banned specific products such as child exploitation materials and data on Russian bank accounts, perhaps to avoid attracting the attention of Russian authorities. The site quickly gained popularity, and within a year it had more than 200,000 users and 40,000 sellers. By 2017, AlphaBay had become the largest site on the dark web, with hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of transactions taking place daily. Alpha 02 became a multi-millionaire, earning commissions of 2 to 4% on every transaction. There's a whole team working on AlphaBay right now. Alpha 02 has a representative named Disnake, several moderators who resolve disputes between buyers and sellers, and a PR manager who has managed to make the site an explosive success. The founder decides to step away from the day-to-day operations and becomes just an admin. Henceforth, all communication is done only through Disnake. While Alpha 02 was stepping away from the business, American investigators are paying more and more attention to his other identity, to who is behind the platform controlling the darknet. A hunt begins that will span the globe and last several years. Despite its huge success and popularity on the dark web, Alpha 02 remained a mystery to authorities. But in late 2016, that all changed. A small mistake made in the early days of AlphaBay would eventually become a significant one. When the site first launched, Alpha 02 sent welcome emails to new users, but those emails contained metadata that revealed his personal email address. This was the lead the authorities had been waiting for. The emails were linked to social media profiles on sites like Skyrock, where Alpha 02 was identified, a young Canadian named Alexandre Cazes. His online footprint revealed even more clues: his age, his hometown in Quebec, and even photos. Authorities tracked Casey's PayPal accounts, LinkedIn and Facebook profiles. With the help of Thai authorities, the investigation team is identifying 3 properties belonging to Cass. The main house is located in a gated community. Alpha 02 lives there with his wife. The second house is a $3 million mansion on the outskirts of Bangkok. The third and final house is a vacation home in Phuket. He is also in the process of buying another villa in Cyprus. Investigators are beginning to follow him. Kazis owns several cars, his favorite being a Lamborghini, which he enjoys driving around Bangkok. Meanwhile, the agents keep an eye on him and monitor his routes and track his iPhone. He invites his many mistresses to one of his other homes in Bangkok, which investigators call a bachelor pad. Kazes is a funny guy because he's constantly sitting on pickup forums where men give advice on how to succeed with women. Under the nickname Romeo, Kazes posts conservative family values and blogs about his successful sex life. Bangkok. While Alphabay was thriving, authorities from around the world teamed up to take it down. Operation Bayonet, led by the FBI and DEA, involved law enforcement agencies from 7 countries, including Europol and Thai authorities. The goal of the operation was not only to arrest Kazes, but also to dismantle Alphabay and catch as many of its users as possible. In parallel, Dutch authorities targeted another major dark internet platform, Hansa Market. By secretly gaining control of Hansa's servers, they allowed the market to continue operating, collecting data on thousands of its users. The plan was to wait for the takedown of Alphabay, knowing that when Alphabay went offline, users would flock to Hansa, now a honeypot under law enforcement control. Everything hinged on the timing, and the 2 operations were meticulously coordinated. On July 5, 2017, the multi-agency task force made their move. Thai police, along with DEA and FBI agents, executed a carefully planned operation to arrest Alexandre Kazes at his Bangkok villa. The key to their plan was to catch him off guard, ensuring that his computer remained unlocked, giving investigators access to Alphabay's systems. A Royal Thai police agent staged a minor car accident at the gate of Kazi's villa, hoping to lure him outside. Hearing the commotion, Kazis came out with his phone in hand. As officers moved in to arrest him, Kazis tried to escape back into the house, likely to shut down or lock his laptop, but he was overpowered. Inside the villa, investigators found his laptop open and logged in, granting them access to Alphabay's servers. They seized critical data and confiscated Kazes' assets, which included luxury cars, multiple properties, and millions in cryptocurrency. The kingpin of Alphabay was finally in custody. Just a week after his arrest on July 12th, Alexandre Kazes was found dead in his prison cell, having committed suicide. Kazes passed into history along with his empire. The closure of Alphabay by the authorities is deliberately kept secret. When the platform suddenly shuts down, no one knows why. Withdrawal fraud, hacking, or operator resignations, no one knows. As expected, countless users moved to other darknet platforms, including the Hansa Marketplace. For 4 weeks, Dutch authorities have been watching thousands of criminals trading on the platform. And so on July 20th, 2017, the Hansa Marketplace closes down as well. On the same day, the U.S. Department of Justice announces the shutdown of Alphabay and Hansa, which is a gigantic success for the world authorities.
Today, the Department of Justice announces the takedown of the dark web market Alphabay. This is the largest dark market web place takedown in world history.
The global cat and mouse game of the dark web is far from over. Each closure, no matter how significant, is just another chapter in the ongoing struggle between law enforcement and those who seek to profit in the shadows. As long as there is a demand for drugs, weapons, and illegal services, there will always be those willing to meet it. The fall of Alpha Bay shook the dark web, but it also paved the way for what came after, like Hydra, which at times was almost twice the size of Alpha Bay. Or former Casey's employee, D. Snake, who relaunched the project in 2021, resurrecting his name. What is certain is that as long as the dark web exists, there will always be someone waiting to grab the crowd.